Happy New Year, everybody. It's the 1st of January, and I'm out metal detecting today. I've not been metal detecting in almost 3 months. Kind of out of practice, I feel. So today, I've gone to a public park, not too far from the house. Should be guaranteed to find something today. I'm kind of excited to be back out. Let's see what we can find. I'm using the AT Pro. I've got it set up in Pro Custom. That's what I normally run in. I've got my iron discrimination set at 29. I'm not looking for iron relics today, but I can still use the iron audio button to check if I run across something that might be questionable. I've discriminated out the 50 cent and $1 range. Anything I find up in there will also show up in the 25 cent range more than likely. And I'm running with sensitivity 2 notches from maximum. Okay, I've got an interesting target here. It's ranging from 50 to about 57. I think I might have hit 59 there at one point. But more than likely it's going to be aluminum. It's about 6 inches deep. And I've already dug a couple pieces of aluminum today that was this deep. But it could be gold. You never know. So we're going to dig it and find out. So I'm going to dig a good plug. Plug's not coming out very smooth. It's definitely deeper. Getting close. I see it. Let's get it out of the hole now. It is a pull tab. Good old-fashioned pull tab. Antique, but nonetheless only worth its weight in aluminum. This is showing 81 consistently now. It was bouncing all the way up to 87. There's 2 targets in 2 beeps at 2 different depths. And I'm going to say they're changed, probably 2 different coins. The 81 would be more than likely a dime, possibly a copper penny. The 89 should be quarter, maybe a Susan B. Anthony or a $50. Okay, I've pinpointed it with the AT Pro. I marked it with my digger, showing it to be about 2 inches deep. Guess I could check it with a pin pointer. Oh, I've already got it out of the ground. First one. It is a dime? What is that? Yeah, it looks like a dime. Looks kind of weird for a dime though. Be awesome if it was silver. No. It's a year to 2 years old. It's a 2017. I'm going to check to see what the other target was. See if there's another target in there. Nope, the dime was it. I like digging quarters. They're fun to dig, they're easy to find. They're worth more, kind of makes it more exciting. Showing 8 inches now. It'd be awesome if that's deep enough that's a silver coin. I've never dug a silver quarter in my life. Okay, that's showing it down to 4 inches there. I'll mark it with my foot. Still showing consistently 1/4. I got it up to 2 inches. X marks the spot. Let's see what we've got. It's too deep to pick up with the pin pointer, so the dirt's sticky today. There it is. It's an Eagle quarter. I don't believe it's silver. It's tarnished the wrong color. This is where I just dug the 1/4. There's another one right here. A little bit too deep for the pin pointer on the settings that I've got it. I don't want to have it too sensitive. Out here, as wet as the ground is, the thing will go nuts. Best plug of the day so far. And there it is, quarter number 2. Okay, this signal was showing up a solid 81, which is usually a dime, sometimes a penny. It's shallow. Pick it up easy with the Pro Pointer. Oop, there it is. Another dime. Wow, that thing's shiny. Looks like a fresh drop. Okay, it's bouncing from the 50s to the 60s, which is gold ring range. It's also aluminum range for small pieces of aluminum, pull tabs, who knows what. They say you got to dig a lot of pull tabs to find a gold ring. So I'm going to go ahead and dig it. I do not have my hopes up yet. Piece of chewed up aluminum can. A little bit deeper than what the Pro Pointer can pick up. So we'll try to plug it out of here. Oh, there it is right there. It is a 1/4. It has been hit by a lawnmower, looks like. Look at that, it's got a big chunk out of it. It's warped up like crazy. Does not appear to be silver. I'm playing golf over here on the hill. I've always wanted to metal detect a golf course. Those people have high quality stuff. You know there's got to be lost rings out there. Gold and silver, platinum. I would go ask, but I'm pretty sure they're going to tell me no. They spend a lot of money on their grass. You can tell I'm out of practice. I just dig that bent up 1/4 here, and looks like probably a nickel right here. Not real deep. Wasn't a nickel, it was a pull tab. Kind of interested in this one. It's bouncing from 47 to 50. It's a good consistent number, and it's shallow. It's a little bit lower than a nickel. More than likely it's going to be a pull tab. There's always that very, very, very slim possibility it could be a gold ring. I'll dig it like this. I see something shiny. Piece of aluminum can. Okay. This is hitting mid-70s. Bouncing around a little bit on tone. It's usually the right signal for a modern zinc penny, 1983 or newer. A lot of times you dig them up, there's not a whole lot left. But this one sounds like it's on the surface, so it might be worth something. I haven't dug any pennies yet today anyway, so we'll see. It's right there. Will you? Still in there. There it is. It is a penny. It's a Lincoln Memorial cent. Pretty good shape. Okay, so we've got one here that's perfect nickel tone. Supposed to be on the surface. Oh, looky there. Don't even have to dig for that one. Got a good patina on it. So we can get a date off of it. 1994. What time is it? Quarter time, looks like. And if it's a quarter, that makes $1 worth of quarters today alone. Should be pretty shallow. There it is. It's $1 in quarters for the day. I like to keep that as my minimum goal, but I don't like to stop there. I am currently in the creek that runs through the park, and this little town where I'm metal detecting has some historical value having to do with the Civil War. In fact, this town is the town where the Stars and Stripes military newsletter was started during the Civil War. Visit the museum here, and they tell the story. The Union Army actually took it over. Most of the citizens heard they were coming in. They didn't want to get shot and killed, so they left. And the Union Army soldiers took over the local newspaper, and they had a printing press. So they started a newsletter, and it was the Stars and Stripes. It's very interesting. At any point, I'm in the creek. Of course, the creek's the lowest point in town, and there's possibilities of finding old Civil War artifacts. And in this creek, I've also seen a lot of more modern trash, too. I didn't bring anything to dig in the creek with today, so I'm digging with my rubber boots. The signal I'm on is the right range for lead, but the more I work it, the bigger it seems to be. I don't believe it's going to be a Civil War bullet. So I was digging with my boot, and as I was pulling this last load over, I saw something round and shiny. There it is. There's a part of a shaker, maybe. Let's see here. You know, those holes are too big to be for salt shaker. Comet. It's part of an old Comet can. Especially on the 1st of January. I found quite a bit of change today. Okay, for my finds for the day, I found 4 quarters, 1 nickel, half a dozen dimes, 22 pennies. I always find more pennies than anything else, seems like. I did find 26 pull tabs. And I'm going to keep track this year, see how many pull tabs I find this year. I've got a buddy that swears he finds a gold ring for about every 100 pull tabs he finds. I don't think I do near that good myself. Paul, if you're watching this, I hope you get a kick out of it. I did find where someone had, looks like they ran over a cell phone. It's a ZTE. That's all I found of the phone. But this was laying not too far from it. And here's the pile of trash I found. I also stopped at a bridge where people sometimes throw things off. And I found a bicycle out there. I managed to get it out with my fishing magnet. I'm going to run this by the police station before I get out of this little town. See if they want it. It might be stolen or lost. It could have been washed away in floodwaters. I don't know. It's in pretty rough shape right now, but the tires are in good shape. The bearings, it rolled, but they might have had a lot of sand and stuff in the bearings. There's quite a bit of sand around where it was laying. So with that, I'm going to call it a day. I hope you like this video as much as I like getting out making it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time around.